Hello, welcome to today's video. In this video, you are going to be learning about proper nouns. Did you know that proper nouns are always capitalized? That's what we're going to be doing today. We are going to be fixing a series of sentences that are written incorrectly. Today, you are going to need a piece of paper and something to write with. Do you need a second to go get those items? If so, pause the video now and go get them. All right, let's get started with our lesson. Proper nouns are the names of specific people, places, and things. Proper nouns begin with capital letters. Do you remember what a noun is? A noun is a naming word. Proper nouns name specific things. Let's practice. Rose and Joe live on Oak Road. This sentence is written incorrectly. Joe is the name of a specific person, which means her name should begin with a capital letter. Can you join me in writing Joe's name correctly? J-O. Rose and Joe live on Oak Road. That is very specific. They live on Oak Road, which means that needs to be capitalized. Can you join me in writing Oak Road correctly? Oak Road. Let's move on to our next sentence. The bus stops in Oakfield, Maine, Miss Lee said. This sentence also has a bunch of errors in it. The first one that I'm noticing is that the word stops is capitalized. That's an action word. It doesn't need to be capitalized. Oakfield, Maine is a very specific place, which means Oakfield needs to begin with a capital letter. Let's write it together. Oak Field Maine. That is a very specific location, which means it also needs to be capitalized. The interesting thing about Maine is that it's a state. Oakfield is the city, Maine is the state. Oakfield and Maine must be capitalized. For example, if we said the bus stops in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, we would capitalize the P in Pittsburgh as well as the P in Pennsylvania because those are two very specific locations. Our sentence is not complete. The next part of our sentence says, Miss Lee said. Lee is a specific person. That's her name. Lee must also begin with a capital letter. Can you join me in writing the word Lee on your piece of paper? L-E-E. Here's our next sentence. I have a black cat named Mo. This sentence has errors in it as well. Cat is a noun, but it is not a proper noun, which means it does not need a capital letter. The correct way to write the word cat in this sentence would be C-A-T. But in this sentence, we learn that the cat's name is Mo. Mo is a proper noun because it is specific, which means Mo must begin with a capital letter. Will you join me in writing Mo correctly? M-O-E. Let's move on to our next sentence. Are you going to Ohio with Steve? This sentence also has errors in it. Do you notice them? Ohio is a specific place. Ohio is a state, which means it must be capitalized. O-H-I-O. The next error in this sentence is Steve's name. Steve is also a proper noun, which means Steve's name needs to begin with a capital letter. S-T-E-V-E. Let's move on. Lynn and Anne rode bikes to East School. Lynn is written correctly. Lynn begins with a capital letter. Anne, however, is incorrect. That's her name, which means it must begin with a capital letter. Will you join me in writing Anne's name correctly on your piece of paper? Where did they ride their bikes to? East School, which means that needs to be capitalized as well. Not all of the letters, just the first letter. Let's write that down correctly. East School. Congratulations! You have done such a great job today learning about proper nouns and the importance of capitalizing them. I am so proud of you. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.